Well, but first up this evening, sharp reactions and strong condemnation of BJP MLC Ravikumar for his comments on award-winning IAS officer and Kalaburagi Deputy Commissioner Fawzia Taranum. Ravikumar had since apologized for his comments during a protest rally in Kalaburagi when he asked if the officer came, quote-unquote, from Pakistan. An FIR has been filed against the BJP MLA, but is that enough? There are several officers and those in civil society who view such offensive comments with grave concern. My colleague Deepak Bopanna has this report.
At a recent protest in Kalaburagi, BJP MLC N. Ravikumar lashed out at the district administration, alleging bias against the opposition. But what drew outrage was his comment saying the Deputy Commissioner, a serving IAS officer, probably hails from Pakistan.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವ್ರೇನು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ IAS ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಹುಶಃ ಅವರು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೇನೋ ನಂಗೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ.
An FIR has now been registered against Ravi for these comments. Coming under fire, the legislator has claimed it was an emotional outburst and has apologized.
ने ऐसा बोल दिया, ऐसा नहीं बोलना था. भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक रेस्पॉन्सिबल सेंट्रल रूलिंग पार्टी होकर हमारे तरफ से ऐसा स्टेटमेंट आना ठीक नहीं है. मैं इसलिए मैं क्या इमोशनली बात किया हूँ उस पर मैं क्षमा मांगता हूँ.
The BJP, however, is accusing the Congress government of vendetta politics.
In a political speeches, many a times, leaders speak so many things. When they speak, one or two words here and there also will go. Is sometimes a person who utters the word, immediately if you take an excuse, so you have to leave it up. He is not told anything about atrocity words.
IAS officers association, a lot of officers met me this morning. They are shocked. A very clean, integrity officer, a woman. This is the respect they are showing to a woman officers. The government will take action, and I seek an explanation from the BJP president and the central ministers on this.
The Deputy Chief Minister has now asked the BJP to introspect on their statements. Despite an apology that came in from the BJP MLC, the politics over the matter continues. But the larger question here is, what is going to be done about the political decorum that needs to be maintained? And more importantly, is there going to be an end to the kind of ill treatment that's meted out to the bureaucrats by politicians? With media journalist Kumar, this is Deepak Bopanna for NDTV.
Well, there are tough questions to be asked and a special debate up ahead at 8:30. But for the moment, joining me this evening is former Commissioner of Police of Bengaluru, a noted former police officer who's with the BJP now, Dr. Bhaskar Rao. Sir, thanks very much for speaking to us. This is not a debate. It's a one-on-one with you as a former police officer, more than just being part of the BJP. Is it not high time, sir, that a message of zero tolerance to such comments is sent in both categorical words and actions? It's time, many would argue, to take serious disciplinary actions against those who make such comments.
Thank you. These kind of sudden emotional outbursts are absolutely not in good taste. The party does not subscribe to such kind of language, especially against officers, and that too against a lady officer known for her integrity and devotion to duty. And we all know that Ms. Fawzia Taranum, the Deputy Commissioner of Kalaburagi, she's an outstanding officer. We have all the respect for her, and these remarks have been made in personal capacity. But nevertheless, Mr. Ravikumar, after having made that statement, has realized what he has spoken, and he has unconditionally regretted and apologized to that. But what is unfortunate is that sometimes emotions take over, and one should be a little careful or more careful while speaking about persons. And moreover, what I want to say is that probably he has, in his vocal speech, instead of targeting political personalities, Targeting an officer, that too, is not going to reply, is not correct. But he has now apologized, and I think the matter is stands closed. And Madam Taranum also has shown extreme dignity and said that my work alone says what kind of officer I am.
As you make that point, sir, and my second question to you, when you say he's apologized, it's an emotional outburst, A, would you condone such a comment coming from, let's say, the opposition party political leaders? A, and B, is an apology enough? And again, I mentioned, sir, I ask you this question not just as a BJP spokesperson, but as a former IPS officer who's widely respected by those in the service today.
No, I already maintain it. It is not correct. It is not correct to cast aspersions. And that too, the conditions of service straight away stipulate that no officer shall reply and get into a slugfest or argument. It has happened in the past also. A number of officers have been targeted, spoken to, but officers have maintained extreme dignity, and the party leadership has taken the aspect into consideration and have chided, warned, guided, and internally the matter is taken very seriously to caution the concerned politician. And immediately the apology has come through. That is what is most important. It is not that they are in denial or speaking that whatever he has said is true. The BJP has been making a important allegation against the Congress government that it has been appeasing the minorities. Probably in that streak, he has gone overboard and made such a statement. Of course, he has realized it and he has apologized, and I think it should be closed. And it is not that only the BJP has made such kind of statement, others have also made such statement, but it is definitely not in good taste and it should not be made. Political wars should be fought among politicians. It should not come to the level of bureaucrats. And the case has been registered, let it be investigated.
All right, that's an important point that you make there, that it should remain with politicians and not go to the bureaucrats. But many would ask again the question on whether an apology is enough or stern disciplinary action needs to be taken. Very quickly, your thoughts. Do you think the apology is enough or disciplinary action is necessary to set out an example that such statements have zero tolerance?
The party is seized of the matter. The very senior people in the party are aware of that. So let us wait for their actions over there. But nevertheless, legally a case has also been registered. And the most important is that Mr. Ravikumar has realized what he has spoken and he immediately offered an apology in whatever Hindi he knows over there. And he has apologized that I became emotional. I should not have said like that. So that itself is an indication of the guilt that he has said that whatever he said is not correct. So I think sometimes it needs to be taken as an apology. But politicians, being politicians across all parties, they make a lot of statements over there on the looking at the gallery or looking at the larger agenda behind that. Mr. Ravikumar is one of our senior persons, and we too are shocked when we heard this. But nevertheless, we also appreciate that he has immediately apologized. And Ms. Fawzia Taranum has worked in the BJP government in various capacities. She's been an outstanding officer. And as an officer also, I personally know her very well. She's a good sports person also. She's a Bangalore girl and has worked very hard, adorned important positions in corporate sector as well as in the government also, and earned a very good name for herself. No doubt the IAS Officers Association has sent a very strongly worded press note condemning the incident and asking for legal action. All those have been, he has also given an apology and the case has also been registered. So I think the matter should be closed because the number of matters are there which are meant for discussion at different levels.
Thanks very much, Mr. Bhaskar Rao. The question is also to set out an example and ensure that such actions are not repeated, not just by the person who's made it now, but by anybody else. But thanks very much, Mr. Bhaskar Rao, for joining us here on the Southern View.